Big win for Leicester today, beating Aston Villa by 4-0. Jamie Vardy coming off the bench to get a brace. Of course, there were some question marks about whether or not Leicester were going to finish in the top four, but that gives them a little bit of breathing room once again, doesn't it? Those 3 points means that they are 5 clear of Chelsea, who are in 4th place according to the bookies. Leicester 6-1 on to book a place in the Champions League. Obviously a much needed win. Don, enough, do you think, looking forward, to see them finish in the top 4?
I think so, Dan. I think tonight was a chance for them to reset. They haven't been in great form, Leicester, but tonight was a sort of perfect game for them. I never really fancied Villa. I think the teams below will be where they'll finish at the end of the season. I think Chelsea are back them on match day 1 to finish in the top 4. I think they'll do that. But Man United are the interesting story. They're unbeaten in 5, but playing well. They've got good team spirit, beat Man City at the weekend. And, you know, they're a really good story going forward. Can they try and creep into the top 4? Maybe, but I'd still back the 4 as it stands at the moment.
I saw your tweet, actually, Don, earlier today, obviously very complimentary towards Manchester United. And then I bumped into Mr. Steve Nicol. And what was your exact comment? I can't believe people told me that United were playing well.
I find it, when you look at the cold, hard facts, United won this game because they defended brilliantly. That's why they won the game. You know, when you're at home, do we really expect Manchester United at home to have less than 30% of the ball? I mean, the 2 goals, the goalkeepers, I mean, McTominay's is a fantastic finish, but the goalkeepers had a complete nightmare. I just think people should calm down a little bit. You know, Manchester United still away from home. You can't depend on them at all. And if they're going to be winning at home with sitting with men behind the ball, yes, they look exciting on the break because they go at pace. But the truth is, the 2 goals were the goalkeeper's fault.
Don, Stevie says, calm down.
Do you not see... Sorry, Steve, do you not see the difference since Bruno Fernandes has been in? I think he's raised everyone's game. I think everyone I look at now is looking at Bruno Fernandes and think he's a real player. I need to step my levels up a bit.
I'm not going to disagree on Bruno Fernandes at all. He's fantastic. But the fact is, Don, that they sit in a defensive shape at home and have less than 30% possession. I mean, that's not kind of the team that I associate with Manchester United. When I think of Manchester United throughout the years, it's about attacking football. You know, we expect teams that don't want to lose to sit tight. That's what we expect from teams that don't want to lose. We don't expect Manchester United at home to sit with 10 men behind the ball.
But up until you have the personnel available where you can match up against Manchester City and say, OK, let's ball it up and let's go after each other, then I think that's the way you win games. And so you can't really criticize that that's the way Manchester United is playing. That's how they're winning. I'm not actually... My point, Ali, is that I don't expect Manchester United at home to play that way. And I can't argue with the fact that, listen, you've got what you've got and you have to do what you have to do to win a game. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. Right. I'm just saying, I expect Manchester United at home to be somewhat forward-thinking and try and go forward.
So do you think United are going to finish in the top 4?
I don't know. I think the top 4 that's...
As it is, Leicester have got enough breathing room now.
Leicester's got 8 points ahead of Manchester United with 9 games left.
Yeah.
If you get an 8-point start in a 9-game season, you've got to fancy them.
Yeah, it's tough. And I thought that Manchester United, I still think that they're trending in the correct direction and they've taken a step forward. However, it was too much of a gap to make up. And I don't know that Chelsea is going to keep backtracking, and I don't think that Leicester is going to keep backtracking the way that they have early on in this year. So for me, it's about Chelsea hanging on to that top 4 position.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.